bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad dreams.
Going into this weekend, this looks like a no-fail game for Tilbury. In 8th place, outside of the playoff spots, but with a game in hand over their opponents. Regent on 57, the Dockers on 51. It's vital at this stage to close the gap Tilbury running out of games, with only a dozen or so fixtures to go. Great start, Lindell Stewart winning the corner. Lou Clark and Dale Phillips in earnest discussion. Clark gets above Harry McDonald, and 5 minutes in, Tilbury are ahead. What a start. Charlie Turner can do little about that.
Manager Brett Munyard will be so disappointed. He obviously wanted his side to be solid after the hammering they took last week, and conceding like that from a corner, he's not going to be happy.
I wouldn't be happy either, righty. They know what this Tilbury side is about. They have some big physical players, and no doubt Brett warned them about the threat from set pieces. That's too weak from Regent. Clark steals around the back. They had a man on the line. I think Dave was ball watching at the front post. Well-worked goal from Tilbury, straight off the training ground.
Whatever Phillips and Clark were discussing is sure work to treat. Here comes Tilbury again. Reynolds out to Stewart on the right. But Jordan Clark's shot is well wide. Tilbury, I'd say, shading the early exchanges. Also, I must say, terrific support for Brightlingsea. Their fans have been brilliant. Charlie Collis gets away from Stewart. Ball finds its way out to Finn Adams. He manages to get his shot off. A new signing, Tom Middlehurst, manages to get a hand up to it to tip it over. Corner to Regent. Reverse angle shows how close Adams was to the equaliser. Smart pass from Hernandez, joins, overlapping. Too high for Lindell Stewart. Regent in rapid transition. Alfie Fry not strong enough in that tackle. Tremendous pass, and Fletcher Alexander Hubbard is onside. He drifts around Middlehurst and slots it into the empty net. Good goal that. Now it's one apiece after 20 minutes.
Hubbard did well in the game at Chatfield. The kid was released from the Swindon Town Academy, only 19, but playing with some ability. Very well taken goal, his 9th of the season so far. I see Regent have him on contract until at least the summer of 2025, with an option to extend for further years should the club wish to. Well, unless they get a big money deal for him, I'd want him to stay at North Road. That's a no-brainer.
I love the way he foxes his way around the keeper. A lot of players would have hit that earlier, but he had the minerals to back himself that he'd be able to beat Middleton on the angle. A better option given the size of Big Tom.
Free kick nodded down by Bailey Dennis, and McDonald's effort is saved by a combination of Tom Middleton and Alfie Fry. All day long for Tom Middleton. Okafor and Stewart in a tangle, and a big shout from the Tilbury bench for a penalty, but referee Richard Carter is bang on there. Not from me, chaps.
If that's a penalty, we might as well all give up now. No way.
I reckon Lindell felt Big Mike's arm, knew how quick he was, and maybe thought, well, I'll give it a try. Gotta love a trier.
Another terrific ball dropped behind the back line. Louis Koudibor onto it, but Middlehurst out quickly and saves with his feet. Both teams unchanged for the second half. Tilbury trying to sledgehammer their way past the resolute Regent defence. A period of sustained pressure from the Dockers. That's Hubbard smuggling the ball away. The boys is prepared to take risks, so confident on the ball. Adams to Hubbard. Fletcher Hubbard picks out the runner McDonald, whose shot bounces off the crossbar. Great chance to Brightlingsea.
Just look at my guy Fletcher Hubbard, what a pass. Picks out McDonald and he should have scored from that range. The crowd certainly thought it was in.
Tilbury picked apart by this kid. Tilbury fortunate to still be on level terms.
Dan Trendall on for Jamie Reynolds. His cross helped on by Stewart. But Okafor gets there before Hernandez. Brightlingsea taking good positions in transition. Plenty flooding forward. Fletcher Hubbard faced up by Alfie Fry. Top finish for his second of the game, his 10th of the campaign. Take a bow, Fletcher Hubbard. He's grabbed this game by its neck and ruining Tilbury's trip back to South Essex.
These fans have got their reward. They back their team throughout, and now it looks as if Regent are going to put more daylight between them and those outside the playoff group. Fair play to the coaching team and the ownership. Not got the biggest budget, but they've built a side here well capable of competing at the top table.
Hubbard's put some swaz on that, curved it on from just inside the box, made room for himself, got it on his right foot, and that's as sweet a strike as any you'll see this year.
Really well. Don't think Middleton sees anything until it's past him. Well done, Fletcher Hubbard. Good goal at any level.
77 minutes, still time left, but to be fair, Tilbury haven't shown anything but huff and puff for most of this game. Not sure they have the craft skills to open the key to this Brightlingsea defending, especially in open play. You've got to figure the Dockers are looking to capitalise from set pieces to claw their way back. Sam Bantic to Alex Hernandez. That's a shot-stopping header from recently signed Evangelos Imptoved. Frustrations boiling over as Kieran Jones clashes with Koulibaly. I reckon Jones thinks the big man got him soaking wet in when he dived.
Looks like a designer handbag convention compared to fights I've seen in Ballinderry Park, where I come from. I always say if you're going to want to fight on a football pitch, okay, but hit someone. All this pushing and shoving, utter nonsense.
The referee is having a good look, boys. He's kept his cards in his pockets for most of the game. But I'm sure they're getting an airing after all these shenanigans. To me, that looks like McDonald and Kieran Jones have gone on Richard Carter's dance card. (2-1) is how it ended up. Massive disappointment for Tilbury, who started so well. Still 33 points to play for, but the Dockers now rely on other teams to do them a huge favour. Still with Tuesday night home to Heybridge. The redemption road starts then. See yous all there.